Hello and welcome everyone. In our last video, we discussed about the concept of operating cycle. In this video, we will be discussing a question based on the same concept. So, the question is, calculate the operating cycle of a company which gives the following details relating to its operations. We are given the following information regarding the annual raw material consumption, annual cost of production, annual cost of sales or cost of goods sold, annual sales, average value of current assets, that is raw material, work in progress, finished goods, and debtors. The company gets 30 days credit from its suppliers. That it means that credit payment period is given to us 30 days. All sales made by firm are on credit basis. That is, annual sales of these 19,50,000 all are credit sales. You may take 1 year as equal to 365 days. So in the last video, we discussed certain formulas of calculating raw material holding period, work in progress period, finished goods holding period, receivable collection period, and credit payment period. We will be using those formulas in order to calculate our total operating cycle, or we can say our net operating cycle. So raw material holding period is equal to average raw material stock held divided by annual consumption of raw material divided by 365. So with the help of cell referencing, you may calculate the formula as, here is the formula, is equal to G10. So here we have taken the cell referencing of 1,24,000 as average raw material stock held divided by annual raw material consumption, that is 8,42,000. We have separated a denominator with a bracket so that we can easily divide it by 365. What also can be done is that you can directly divide average raw material stock held divided by annual consumption of raw material into 365. This will also give you the same answer. So we can do it as here. So is equal to average raw material stock held divided by annual raw material consumption into, directly you can multiply 365 and you will get the same answer, that is 54 days approximately, right? So even if you see this, you will be getting the same answer. Then work in progress period is average WIP stock held divided by annual cost of production of goods divided by 365. So this division of 365 is in the denominator. So here again we have the formula of average WIP stock held, where we have taken the cell referencing from here, divided by annual cost of production of goods. So we have got an answer as 18 days approximately. Similarly, for finished goods holding period, it will be average finished goods stock held divided by annual cost of goods sold. So here is our answer. Similarly, receivables collection period will be calculated as the average accounts receivable. So it is given to us as debtors to 2,60,000 divided by annual credit sales. So the question says that all sales made by a firm are on credit basis. Therefore, annual sales will be taken as the denominator. Divided by 365 will give you the answer as 49 days approximately. Similarly, credit payment period is already given to us. So if you read the question, the company gets 30 days credit from its suppliers. So this is given to us. So we will write it as given. Now we know that operating cycle is equal to R plus W plus F plus D minus C. That is raw material holding period plus work in progress period plus finished goods holding period plus your receivable collection period minus your credit payment period. So with all these days given to you and you have calculated them, based on this, you may calculate it as this. So we have taken the cell referencing of R plus W plus F plus D minus C will give you the net operating cycle. If the question asks you about the gross operating cycle only, then your answer will be till R plus W plus F plus D. So if question asks you about the gross operating cycle, your answer will be equal to R plus just a second. R plus W plus F plus D and enter. So this is your gross operating cycle, and your net operating cycle is received by subtracting credit payment period. So this is your net operating cycle. So I hope you understood the question and the concept of operating cycle. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.